chapter 56, ayat 37. And I know my brother here, my dear brother Al-Fadi, he knows about this. And this is the ayah. Uruban Atraba. Uruban Atraba. They need to give all kind of fake translations, but we know what it means as Arabic speaker. We studied the Quran, we know our language, we know our mother tongue.
Lihatlah bagaimana para penerjemah itu menerjemahkan kata uruban, atraba. Sekilas maknanya sangat bagus dan mulia. Mari kita lihat apa sebenarnya yang dimaksud dengan uruban atraba.
Let me prove to you guys that this word that you see here highlighted in blue means a whore, a prostitute, a whore. This nasty Arabic word. Allah using a whore for a Muslim woman in Jannah. So let's say your mother, your sister and daughter will go to Jannah. Allah will give them the nickname a whore, a prostitute. Uruban Atraba. And here is my proof. Brother, this is the book that I found on internet, and it's called Shaqaq al-Atraj fi Raqaq al-Ghunj, Ta'lif, the one who wrote this, Al-Imam Al-Hafiz Jalal al-Din al-Suyuti.
He's one of the Jalalain, by the way. One of the Jalalain.
Yeah, brother, he is the one who wrote Tafsir al-Jalalain. That's al-Suyuti.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So guys, this guy is a giant. He is one of the giants of Islam. Not a joke. I challenge any Muslim to call Jalaluddin al-Suyuti a liar and a deceiver. Can you do that for me, please? I know you can, right? I know. So who wrote this book? Imam al-Hafiz Jalaluddin al-Suyuti. Al-Suyuti himself. So Jalaluddin al-Suyuti, who wrote Tafsir al-Jalalain, in his book, on page 69, I mean coincidence, right? Page 69. Brother, look what it says, and I'm going to provide my own translation because it's not translated. This book is not translated. Brother, do you see these words? Uruban Atraba, this is the Quran, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Uruban Atraba, Uruban Atraba. Let us see, according to Jalaluddin al-Suyuti in his book on page 69, what it says. أطبق المفسرون وأهل اللغة على أن العرب جمع عروب وعرب وإنها
The same word, whore, unfortunately.
Right. Guys, the meaning of urub or uruban, this word in the Quran, according to the book, according to
It is really, it's just disturbing, brother. Absolutely disturbing. I mean, it just, you know why? Because I have a mother and sisters who are still Muslims, and it just aches my heart to see that they're called names like this by a God that supposedly sent someone who is rahmatan lil alameen. Give me a break, man. Give me a.
So again, Rob Christian, what are you trying to tell us? What I'm trying to tell you guys, I hope you're listening carefully. Allah in his Quran is calling Muslim women in Jannah whores and prostitutes. Whores and prostitutes. Whores and prostitutes. Yes, you heard it correctly. Because according to this book on page 69, it says that all the Mufassirun, al-Mufassirun, all the Mufassirun, the Tafsir daris, the Mufassirun, the commentators, and the people of the language, of the Arabic language, the scholars of the language, according to them, not according to Rob Christian, not according to Al-Fadi, according to the scholars and the people of the mother tongue of the Arabic language, that Uruban, this word, the first word, means a whore, a prostitute. And here's my own personal translation for this page, guys. So you can take a screenshot because that's what the Arabic says. You see, the commentators and the scholars of the Arabic language, they all agreed that Urub or Uruban means a what? Let me make it bigger.
Yeah, the same thing. The same word, the same disgusting word.
And when you as a Muslim woman go to Jannah of Allah, you're going to be called a whore, a prostitute. And we don't want to use the word in Arabic because it's such a nasty word. Not any woman, no woman on earth should be called like that. Ya Muslimin, if you have any dignity, if you have any honor and self-respect, how dare you to accept this about your women, about your mothers who gave birth to you, being called little whores, little prostitutes in the Jannah of Allah? How dare you to call this a religion from God? How dare you, man? Brother, I'm getting angry, but it is what it is.
Absolutely, brother. We all have mothers, sisters, cousins, wives. I mean, it's just
unbelievable.
No one can accept this kind of language against them, regardless of whether they are followers of Jesus or followers of any other, sadly, religion, not knowing the truth. Still, they are made in the image of God, and we have to show the utmost respect for them. And we have to share the truth with them in love, not to humiliate them, not to make them look like an object. I mean, the whole thing you read about them in the Quran, they're just an object. They're just an object. They're just a possession.
Exactly. And don't forget, al-Qurtubi, in his tafsir of the Quran, he calls women, Muslim women, cows, camels, all kind of names, because they are nothing but animals to be ridden. Al-Qurtubi, in his tafsir for the Quran, calls women, Muslim women, cows, because they are ridden like cows. So you're nothing but an animal as a woman in Islam. Where's the respect? How dare you to call this respect when you call Muslim women cows, whores, prostitutes? What's left, ya Muslimin? Your own mother is called a whore in the Quran. Uruban Atraba.
We want to now invite our Muslim friends, especially those who are here with us, to really ponder and ask themselves this question.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get.
Is this the kind of book you want to get your moral value from? Is this the kind of prophet you want to follow? And is this the kind of God you want to worship and call holy? There is something sinister here, and we need to be aware of it. This is not the God that wants you to be holy. Our God in the Bible says, be holy, for I am the Lord your God is holy. You know what it means? Not only just it means holiness, but it means also set apart, different than who? Different than the world and the worldly actions.
So you see, guys, just to make sure, brother, before we wrap this up, because this is my own translation of the page 69 from the book of al-Suyuti. Again, guys, this is my translation, so I want you to take a screenshot. In his book, Shaqaiq al-Atraj fi Raqaiq al-Ghunj, for page of the Quran, for the Quran, chapter 56, ayah 37, and on page 69, al-Suyuti explains the meaning of Uruban Atraba, Urub, transliteration, how you say it, Uruban Atraba, again, Uruban Atraba, that's the ayah of the Quran. The scholars of the Arabic language and the Mufassirun all agreed that Urub is the plural of Arub, and the meaning is, I don't want to say it.